I should probably mention that I really like the devs here. Yeah, really do. It's funny because I have completely forgotten to do one thing. Here, let me show you. I totally forgotten to do that. Disable mouse movement. That was pretty much added in my suggestion, I think, because I'm an idiot and walk on things that I shouldn't. I forgot to turn that on, so I've done that now, but the game has just been updated again, and gotta say, I appreciate pretty quick turnaround on stuff. Seriously, that's pretty awesome. I rather like that. So, just a quick, hey, thanks folks. Unlok, you're doing fine work. Keep it up. Do appreciate that. We are going to be, well, I guess I need another one of those now. Okay, good. So we're going to be playing with some traps today, just kind of for one. Ah, crud, my melted amber decayed. Well, that's crummy. I didn't realize that was going to happen, or I would have used it. Ah, it's all right. It's all good. We can worry about that later. I thought we'd start by just making one trap for now, because, well, that's really kind of all I have the stuff for at the moment. We'll just take that large rock, and we'll go pull and pull and pull, and theoretically here, we should have, I think, do we not have, what are we missing? Oh no, it's right there. I just don't know the icon very well. All right, so just for kicks, we're making a trap. Now, why would we want to do that? Well, you might remember a couple of episodes ago where this swamp came from. We had a bogling that just appeared at the door. As far as I can tell, my prepared pemmican has decayed. Are you kidding me? Is anything else going to decay? You're not. You aren't either. Okay, good. Just trying to make sure. But anyway, it just seems like it might be prudent to, I don't know, install some traps somewhere. So let's go ahead and we'll build that right there. We just need to remember not to walk on that. I don't know if we can trigger that ourselves. I guess that'll be a fun thing to find out. Part of me hopes that I can, part of me hopes I can't. I'm not sure which way I want that to go. It's funny, I meant to install a mod before turning on and playing, but I didn't, so maybe I'll remember that for the next time. But there's been a mod that's been added. Modding is official in the game too, by the way, just in case you didn't know, which is also quite fantastic. But there's a mod that basically, I don't really want to use that. It's incredible bark. It might have some special meaning. I don't know. Whatever. We'll not use that. There's a mod, I almost ran into that will basically prevent it so that you can't really walk into fire and set yourself on fire, which in my book seems like a good thing because I have done that way too many times, which mainly was because of the mouse movement, but I've also done it when I didn't mean to do it by clicking a little too much. So yeah, gotta admit that one, much as I really don't want to, because, you know, it's kind of sad that I'm walking into fires. I shouldn't be doing that. But, you know, minor details aside, what can you do? Let's get rid of that. We need to grab... Are we carrying it around? Nope. Are you in there? Maybe I need to make a new one. That very well could be the case. Here, let me go ahead and take that guy. And I guess we don't need to do this right now. All things considered, we can... yeah, we can go ahead and just throw this in here for now. There we go. That'll be fine. We don't need to do that right now. And then, here, you know what? Just to store those somewhere, crud. We won't throw all of those in there. We'll put the rock in this one because I can. All right, let's group all that stuff up. I would like to do one more thing before we get going properly here. Aside from just having one fancy trap. I mean, that's kind of sad. You know, I just put up one trap. You know, it's not even like there are a lot of traps set up. It's just one. But, you know, it'll be fine. It'll get the job done, I think. Ooh, look at that. Feel yourself getting stronger. Oh, and by the way, you might have noticed, and I hope you do, that I made things just a little larger again. I'm trying to find that right balance where it's not too large for me, but it's large enough for you, sort of thing. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure if I've quite reached that balance yet. We'll find out. We're going to go ahead and strip some bark, so we'll do that a few times. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I forget what else we need. We might need a pole. I think that would be correct. We'll say a pole, and there we go. We're going to make another bark torch just to have another one of those handy. I suspect we're going to need one of those today, so I know we do have one. I mean, technically, throw that in there. Boom, there you go. We already have one in there, but just to be on the safe side, I figured, you know what, let's just go ahead and make another one because you can't really see very far when you're going into caves, and I'd like to be prepared for whatever's waiting for us inside, assuming we end up with something waiting for us, because that seems quite likely, actually. All right, how are we doing on the weapon front? We should probably use that amber. Let's just go ahead and do that right now. What the heck? Since the other one went to waste, which I feel kind of dumb about. Didn't realize it was going to spoil right away, but that's okay. That's what happens. We're going to go ahead and reinforce that with amber. So it went from 17 to 20. Not too bad. And I think... Did I see that right? That its maximum durability was actually a little lower to begin with? It might have been. I'm not 100% sure now that I say that. Well, that is interesting. I don't really know. How are we doing? We have one water skin full of water. We do have some various pemmican and compost. I guess I don't really need to be carrying compost around. Is there anything else I can drop off right quick? Pemmican should go in the bag, so let me put that in there. I'll close that bag. Should probably mention too, if you haven't noticed, I'm finally getting around to using the quick slots. Those are quite handy. Why I took so long? No clue. I just didn't get around to them. What can I say? But now that I'm finally using them, it's kind of enlightening. I don't know why I wasn't using them before. Like I said, I really don't have an answer for that. Let's not dig into that wall, because that's not really going to be useful. I'm trying to remember. I don't think this is the direction we want to go. That's part of the problem I have, is I need a map, and I don't remember where I've been. So you'll have to, I hope, forgive me. Holy cow! We just walked into a vampire bat, and I didn't even realize that's what it was. Wow! Alright, well, let's carve that bad boy up. See what we get. Looks like just meat. Raw meat. I guess we could go, well, crud, maybe we need to go take care of food and water before we do anything. We're looking pretty low here. There you go, water just dropped down to 5. So, I think we need to take care of thirst and food before we really get along. And I'm just going to pick up a rock that I... Crud, didn't mean to pick up. And somewhere around here there's a trapdoor spider that is trampling cotton. Ah, that's probably it right there. Alright, well, bring it on, trapdoor spider. That worked pretty well, I guess. Spear wasn't particularly effective, but that's okay. We're not going to argue with it. Theoretically, I should have another water skin. Let's put that in there where it belongs. We'll gather water with that, and we will regroup. And let's carry on. Kind of think I'm going to carry that just to be safe. Oops, wrong thing. Not that we really need to. I mean, got a bunch of bones around. Can use them to create poles. That's kind of what I was thinking. It's not always a bad idea to have some extra poles handy, or I guess could use that to make an arrow too. It's a little too dark to be using the bow. What are you? You're a giant rat. I kind of would like to go play with the Deadfall trap and that rat and see what happens, so maybe we can do that. Let's not eat that, and in fact, let's cook it first, and then we will go ahead and eat it. We'll just go ahead and eat that. Sure, why not? Make some cooked water, and if we open up numero uno, we can go ahead and drink that. There we go. I feel a little better about things now. 17 out of 22, 12 out of 19. That works for me. And you know what? I guess we should probably... we don't have a pole, so let's go ahead and make a pole, because then... There we go. We can cook a spider up. I guess we can just go ahead and eat that too. They don't really do much for you in terms of negative, so I don't really mind eating them right away. Basically just take care of your hunger and don't really touch anything else. They're kind of cool. Spiders are nice that way. And you know what? Here, let's just drop that in there. That'll lose 3 pounds. That's kind of a big deal. We won't worry about the bark and the twigs right now. We'll just continue to carry them. The rat is gone. So let's see if we can... I don't know if I can drag it over here at this point. It may not. It might actually be running inside. Crud, we need to light the torch before we go too. Minor details. I'm just trying to pass time to see if it'll run through the trap. Doesn't look like it's inclined, so I'll just go ahead and ignore it. And let's go light the torch and get on our way for real this time, I think. How are you doing? You're struggling. All right, fine. We'll stoke the fire with some twigs and some bark, whatever. It's remarkable stuff. I know I probably shouldn't be using it to do that, but I just did. It's too late. No take-backs. Let's go ahead and ignite this bad boy. Now, theoretically, I'm going to keep an eye on that torch, and when it starts to get to the point where it is running out, we'll turn it off, so to speak. Well, I guess not turn it off, but we'll just go ahead and... Yeah, hi. Stop that. And we'll go ahead and turn the new one on. That's what I was trying to say. Easy for me to say. So easy. Could go back into that cave. Run the risk of finding the Kraken, who is out and about. Rather not do that. At the very least, I learned I cannot take a Kraken on right now. I don't know. I assume at some point it becomes possible to, I don't know, survive the Kraken beyond running in rather panicked fashion. But I don't think that's going to be anytime soon, honestly. I don't think we're anywhere near that. All right, let's go check out this one. Have we been in this one? I think we just poked around a little, if I recall. Not much, though. So theoretically, there will be something of value in here. There's some amber, and there we go. There's a trap. Can we okay, then. I don't think I have a lockpick. Bone needle. It's not open. It's locked, right? And, I thought I could just do that with a bone. All right, there we go. I just apparently can't see what I was looking for. Where was that one hiding? I guess over here somewhere. I just missed it. I cannot melt that amber right now. Nope. All right, let's pick the lock. Oh, look at that. First try. Oh, a legendary shovel. Holy cow. I have never seen this sort of stuff before. A wrought iron arrow, a regular arrow, and a skull cap. Now, that skull cap is in better condition than ours. So before we do anything else, we are taking that guy. And I guess we'll take the tanned leather, and we'll go ahead and switch out the skull cap. Well, is that the, that's the good one. Thank you, cat. Go ahead and take your claw out of me. That would be appreciated. And we'll go ahead and take that arrow too, and we'll take that wrought iron arrow. Might as well. I kind of wanted to make stone arrows last time we made arrows. Made the wrong thing. It's all right. It happens. To me, at least. Maybe it doesn't happen to you because you pay more attention than I do. But apparently, I don't pay enough attention. I'm just going to blame it on trying to do too many things at the same time, like keep track of time, play the game, remember how it works, remember that it's not the game I think it is, because it reminds me so much of Angband and other games. Trying to keep track of my cat, trying to plan for whatever inevitable hazard, bad thing is going to come our way, you know, all that sort of stuff. I'm just going to use that as my excuse. Really, it's an excuse. It's not in any way, shape, or form a real reason. It's just an excuse. It's pretty quiet in here so far, don't you think? I'd really like to find some more of those instructional old scrolls. I'm a big fan of those. I like those. Wild mushrooms. Okay. I don't know what to do with white mushrooms. I suppose I should probably pick one up just for kicks here. I don't remember if I have. Okay. I should have used that instead. But mycology has my mycology skill, easy for me to say, has increased. So I guess that's something, right? I'm just trying to take a quick look here. Not really seeing anything that looks like it might refer to the mushrooms, so it's all right. I don't know what to do with them yet. Skeleton, I know how to fight you. We'll just go ahead and smash you. Now, I know my sword is not particularly effective, but it's effective enough, so we're not going to concern ourselves with doing too much more than that. That's fine. There's some more amber. Now that's not going to go away just as is. We'll go ahead and use that fairly shortly here, I think, to reinforce our sword. It has already taken some damage. Wooden spear, huh? Let me put the legendary shovel. I'm gonna call it Shovelocity. Can I rename that by chance, just out of curiosity? No. I was really kind of hoping I could rename it. That's okay. But we're going to put Shovelocity in there, and we won't worry about that for right now. And Talc, you know what? You go in there. You're kind of heavy. Arrowhead, Sharp Rock. I'd rather not put that one in there. Cooked chicken. We can go ahead and put the cooked chicken in there. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep track of weight and minimize as much as possible here. How are we doing on the torch? 379. So we still have a good chunk of turns remaining, as far as I can tell. I mean, here, let's look. 364, and then 363. So, yeah, that's 300 some odd turns. That's probably sufficient for quite a while, really. That might even get us through the episode. Not 100% sure. I don't know if I can light one torch off of another. I didn't even try that, by the way. I'm going to assume you can, because a torch would technically be a light source, so stands to reason that you could do that. Maybe not. Could be wrong there. We'll find out. Should probably drink some water and eat some food, too. I'm thinking that cooked chicken... I need to go ahead and eat that. Let's just go ahead and eat it now. And then we'll drink the water out of that one. And that means we are now out of water, which is fine. We'll just take care of that a little later on. That's really all it comes down to. So let's use our crummy lockpick, which apparently I am really good at this. I don't know how that happened. That's kind of handy right there. So leather cap, it protects from slashing versus our skull cap, which resists slashing and it's weak to piercing. We've already looked at this before. I recall doing that now. We decided there was no reason to do that, so we're going to do that instead. All right, let's put you in there, and we'll put these water skins back in there, and that tanned leather should be in there as well. Put some gold coins in there, why not? I don't really know what we can do with the gold coins. I presume they have some sort of value, some sort of use to them. Maybe not. Don't really know. It's okay, though. It's part of the fun, is learning. Discovering! Ooh. Wow. Caveception. That's the first time I've seen... I'm assuming, maybe. Am I going to pop out in the world? Oh, I did. Aha, look at that. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Are you telling me that these are all connected? Oh, I so didn't realize that. Oh, wow. That kind of blows my mind a little. I thought they were all just their own individual things. Wow, okay. Wow, wow. Okay, then. I should probably collect some water while I can, but I guess there's no need. This is all shallow stuff anyway. Of course, we could use Shovelocity. Oh, there we go. We can get some fresh stuff right here. I'm just thinking I don't want to weigh myself down just yet. I'm not ready to leave the cave. Didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and drop that rock. We're just going to... Actually, you know what? Let's throw it. There we go, because it'll raise our throwing skill. How lame is that? Yeah, I'm throwing crap I didn't mean to pick up as a cheap way to raise my throwing skill. Hey, what can I say? Sometimes you got to do the cheap stuff. Sometimes it's necessary. It wasn't right there, but I did it anyway. How are we doing on our torch? 111 turns. Okay. Trying to keep an eye on that bad boy. We should probably start making our way back toward the cave entrance. The one where we can actually get out from without tunneling our way out. Oh, what are you? You are a harpy? I think we can take a harpy. Pretty sure we did that one of those last times. Crud. There we go. It's going to be harpyception here. There you go. Run, harpy. I would equip my bow, but I'm afraid... I'm afraid of not being in range. Where is my bow? Can we get into position to fire the bow at you? Here, let's go ahead and shoot. And that was terrible. Okay, let's try again. Aha! Hit it! Come on, I'd like to kill you with a bow. That would amuse me a little. Righty then, let's try again. Nope. And nope. And let's go ahead and put the sword back in place. I know that's going to take a turn to do that. That's okay, though. Definitely take those feathers. Definitely take those feathers and arrows. I guess I didn't really need to run back and forth like I just did. Oh well. I do want those feathers, though, so... Are you a feather over there? You're a bone. Okay. How are we doing on our torch? 17 turns. We're about at the point where we need to find out if we can light our other torch. So let's go ahead and open up the inventory. I am... crud. I'm overburdened now. Crud. And we cannot light it without a proper light source. That's kind of a shame. I was really hopeful that would work. Bummer. Alrighty then. Well, let's put these chickens in there. I know, it's harpy chicken, whatever. It's kind of nasty. Oh, crud, I don't have enough room in there. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Pile of ash. That came from the torch. Leather hide. You're too heavy. I don't want to drop the feathers. Oh, I don't know what to drop. Rotten meat it is. That was not difficult. So this was the chest. That means we need to keep going east. I am really trying to go cautiously at this point because, well, you know, Kraken and accidentally picking up other things that I don't mean to pick up, like bones. Looks like north. Ah, my raw tainted meat has decayed. I didn't... Oops, wrong way. Here, let's throw that. Nope, wrong one. Throw! Ooh, look at that. That went pretty far. My offal has decayed. Oh no, my offal is now awful. How awful. Rotten meat. We're gonna toss you too. We'll throw that. Whatever. There we go. Look at that. And we are successfully and safely, I must add, outside. What time is it? Midday. Not bad. Not bad. Well, I guess if I really wanted, I could make some proper arrows now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do have one, if we scroll up here, one wrought iron arrow, which does considerably more damage than the standard arrow. I'm so terrible with the bow, I'm not 100% sure that I want to do that. I mean, I guess you got to practice somehow, but that's kind of why I'm thinking those wooden arrows are good for practice. I mean, at that point, you know, you just run with it, right? Let's put you in number 2 just for kicks. That way maybe we'll actually get some use out of it. I mean, I guess we could try shooting sharks or something along those lines. Might be a bad idea. Might be a good idea. I don't really know. Hello, rat. Are you going to... You're kind of stuck over there? Is that your problem? I don't know. Whatever. We're going to ignore that rat. And instead, we need to go get some water, which will, I think, weigh me down again. But that's okay. I mean, you got to do it. Deadfall trap is still there, so that's... Well, I don't know. It is what it is. There's, enough stones over there that with a pole we can turn that into a deadfall trap. Maybe we'll do that right quick as well. Just need a... I think you need a wooden... Do you need a wooden pole for that? Or just any pole? Large rock and any pole. So we have a bunch of bones. We could probably do that. Let's go grab water first, though. That's going to be critical, I do believe. Soil, 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 and soil. Let's gather water, and we'll gather some more water. Moving nice and slowly now. One of these days I should probably kill that slime just to find out what you can do with slime, because I think it drops some sort of slime or something that you can pick up. I don't really want to anger the snake. I don't want to be poisoned, because I don't have a way of curing myself right now of that poison, so That would be bad. And I guess, let's see, can we go pull, pull, and pull? How many of those do we have now? 1, 2, 3, so that'll work. And of course we get the twigs, and then the tree bark. And, oh, those are regular stones. Oh, those are not what I want. Let's throw them. Maybe I should just be using those and throwing them everywhere. Maybe that would be a good idea, I don't know. Let's go and open the door. And somewhere in this box I should have a large rock, and then I can make another deadfall trap. There we go. And just for kicks, because again, I really don't know what to do with these right now. We're going to put another one of these out. Why not? I know it's theoretically possible, if not likely, that we will end up getting stronger and stronger creatures appearing. So just to be on the safe side, I think we'll do that. Oh, look at that. The fire has finally gone out. I guess that means I can collect it and put down a floor, finally. So I'll do that. I'll make a new floor. I can put the campfire down. Come on, make the floor. There you go. There we go. I'm going to set that down right there, put a campfire right on the wooden floor because... Oops, not that. Wrong button. Build it. Oh, I can't place it there. Can I place it there? Yes, I can place it there. I can't place it in the chest. Who knew? Who knew? Well, I guess I got to restart my fire and take care of all that jazz. So I'm going to go take care of that. I'll catch up with you on the next one. So till then, thanks for watching. See you later.